April is Earth Day month, and it's exciting to be here in Washington, D.C., meeting with our leaders to talk to them about why it's so important to protect the earth and nature.
The big issue we're dealing with is uranium mining at this time, and so they just opened a mine that's within less than a mile of the entrance to the Grand Canyon, and so we're trying to get either the mine stopped or severely regulated so that way we can make sure that does not impact our citizens.
We met with Senator Ben Ray Lujan, Senator Heinrich, here at the Department of Interior. We've been talking about the Caja del Rio and protections for the Caja del Rio, the Farm Bill, and rural electric cooperatives and renewable energy. Also been talking about the Sackett Rule and clean water.
It's always a pleasure and an honor to be able to come to DC and have time to directly be able to speak to our delegation and their teams. I think it's really important for them to keep at the forefront of their minds the importance of our land and our water in Colorado.
The most important thing about coming up here to Washington, D.C. again is to spread the word and give the true message of what this mine is going to do to the town of Superior, Arizona. As we know, it's foreign-owned by two foreign mining companies, and Communist China having a stake in it also. I think protecting Superior's water for the youth and for future generations is probably the most important thing that I can advocate for on behalf of HECHO.
This trip has been fantastic to advocate on behalf of rural Southwest about the issues facing us with the environment and how it's so important to talk to our leaders here in Washington about the importance of them protecting the way of life in the southwest part of the United States.
I hope that through this trip, we will be able to elevate once again to the top of their list investment in these resources. And by investment, I mean both financial resources, technical assistance, and that partnership to ensure that we are able to continue the preservation of history in Colorado and invest in the future of Colorado.
The most important thing to me, being from the northern part of New Mexico and running an electric cooperative, is really the transition to renewable energy, to clean energy, that we collectively through the Farm Bill help with clean air and clean water and make sure that we can have opportunities for our young people in renewable energy in the north part of the state.
It's just been encouraging to hear that there's some pragmatic efforts that really advocate for biodiversity on public lands, hearing from those local communities and what their priorities are, have that be the priority, but also just making sure that they're being smart about long-term sustainability on those public lands as climate change impacts are going to keep increasing.
All water is definitely an issue, water quality, and being able to protect our natural resources for future generations.
As a Latino man who is in an elected position, it's very rare that I find colleagues that are also Latinos. And so to be able to be with other elected officials and other leaders, community leaders around public lands issues and conservation issues, it's very inspiring.
Real eye-opening learning from all the other advocacy members that are here and seeing what's going on in each state, in Arizona and Colorado, and learning that we all have the same struggles and we're all after the same thing, which is protections of land and clean water for future generations, and of course helping the Hispanic Latino community, which has been traditionally and still is marginalized when it comes to these conservation and environmental issues that have been coming up. So it's great to have a great team of leaders here, everybody with different expertise. It's just, I've learned so much in the short time I've been here.
The passion in which the members of HECHO have to take care of the environment responsibly, but also that they are very pragmatic in their approach.
It's been really eye-opening and humbling to hear from other leaders that I'm here with from Arizona and Colorado and New Mexico, but also hear about broader policies that the BLM's working on, Department of Interior, the legislators, and really just inspired to hear that they take the time to listen. And I know with HECHO's leadership, they kind of create that seat at the table, and look forward to getting more community advocates involved with this because it's been a really great experience.